Hey everyone, Imran, Web Squadron. Sorry, a bit of a cough then. Thursday. It's been a bit of a funny morning, doing some stuff, had a meeting with someone else, which is why I'm late, and a bit of an issue with a client, and yeah, got quite a few stuff I need to get on with today after we've done the live chat. So I might only be on the live chat for about an hour, give or take. Hopefully need to resolve a client issue. Got to do an explainer video for Bertha. And hey, Jack, how are you? And I won't be live tomorrow because I've actually got a 2-hour meeting with Vito from Atarim. So I'm going to be supporting them with some videos as well. But we need to have a meeting to really go through Atarim top to bottom, all the settings and all of that. But how are you doing, Jack? How are you doing? Let me just change the pop-up chat settings here. There we go. Cool. That's better. But yeah, how are you doing? And what are you up to at the moment? I have to be honest, I wanted to get quite a lot of stuff done today in the morning, and I haven't done as much as I was intending to do this morning, so I'm at the minute quite late. Oh yeah, Jack, you mean this wallpaper? This blocks? Hey Erling, yeah, so it was just 2 rolls, £10 each from Amazon. It's just it has a bit of that 3D effect, but you know, it's just like the beams, the cladding effect, or whatever it's called. Yep, Jack, nice one on your TikTok journey. When you do your TikTok videos though, are you just focusing on web design, or just you being crazy, or what's your take on it? What's your take on it? Or what's your style, or your messaging, or how you're doing it? Don't forget to click like. Hey Pickstar, how you doing? So yeah, sorry a bit late. Had a meeting. Got a client issue I got to sort out. Tried to call them, but they're not picking up. And got to do an explainer video for Bertha. Was collecting my resources this morning for that. Or what I'm going to do. And I had to storyboard it as well. So I was storyboarding the explainer video. Boop, 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 boop. This is why I love paper. This is why I love wireframing on pen and paper, right? Storyboards, right? It's pretty easy. So doing all of that. So hopefully I can create that video after I do the live chat. Yeah, these are also Amazon. The cables were from Amazon. They're separate to 2 cables. They're 5 meters long, each of these cables, like the cable. These are from Amazon. What's really weird though, they don't look as good on camera as they do here. It's like a filament inside, it has that ancient look with it. But the trouble is though, on the lights, they look very, what's the word? Bright. Pretty bright. Hey Jonas, how you doing? Yep, so a new explainer video will be coming out. George is back. How are you, George? How you feeling? Number 1, how you feeling? Number 2, are you sure you need to be here, or do you need to be just relaxing and stuff like that? And number 3, have you come back to heaps of work, or is everything easy going? What have you come back to? What have you come back to? Don't forget to click like. So yeah, just explaining to Jack, this is wallpaper behind me here that I just put on the wall, but it looks like cladding. And this are 2 ply sheets, ply boards. And then on top of the ply boards, I think I've lost it. Here you go. I got a couple of rolls of this concrete film, concrete effect. It's sticky back. You peel it and you just put it over the blocks, over the wood, drill a couple of holes, nails in the wall, just nails, and then you hang it on. So these are hung on the wall. They're hung on the wall. You can actually see a bit of a join here where I've got 2 boards, but they're just hung on, and there's a bit down there as well. You can see that. It's just hung on the wall. Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark. Right, okay. I do speak to the Bertha. What? The owner? Yeah, I do speak to... I do speak to the Bertha owners. You know, it's Vito and Andrew Palmer. I do speak to them. Why? Is there anything you want to say, Erling, or anything like that? I want to discuss something that someone brought up in a private chat to me about 10 minutes ago, about on some communities, like the Elementor Facebook group and other areas. Sometimes some people say, what do you think about my website? They've built something. And there are some people that are a bit like quite nasty. They go in and go, oh, your website is shit. Oh, that's crap. That's rubbish. And it's usually people who've been on the forum for a good 4 or 5 years or so, you know. I know, Mark. I know. Did I just put water all over myself? No. It's annoying, Mark, isn't it? It's annoying. Between me and Mark, whatever it is, it is. And it will come from the buggy stuff that landed, but damn it. Yeah, okay. Good one, George. I mean, just make sure that you don't do too much, which I don't need to say. You know that. You're an adult, but just take it easy, all right? Take it easy. Yeah, exactly, Pickstar. That's the thing. So sometimes people, like someone literally sent me a screenshot to say, look what this person said. So someone else has said, what do you think of my website? This person's then gone in and gone, what did he put? In fact, I need to read it again. What did he put? They put, looks awful on the mobile. So rather than advising why does it look awful, so when someone says to me, how does the website look? I might go in and go, yeah, your website looks fine. However, on your page speed, dun. You give them some feedback. It's a bit like when I do the reviews, I'll go on and go, right, this, you know, you got to think about this and whatever. So even if the website looks shit, you will explain why. But you don't use those words, but you would explain what they need to do to change it. You don't just go on and go, looks awful on the mobile. You're not really telling them anything more than that, yeah? And I think honesty is fine, but then it's better to be constructive about it. You know, and there's quite a few people, there's quite a lot, and I've got into arguments with some of them, like proper beefy arguments, and then in the end I feel like, you know what, I'm not going to win this. They are not going to apologize or anything like that whatsoever, you know, or even change their opinion or the way they're doing things. So what's the point, right? But it is a nasty aspect that I don't like. You know, it is a nasty aspect but I don't like. I hope you like the video I did today about print on demand. So obviously on our website, okay, when you go to the mastery modules, we've got the merchandise, the t-shirts and hoodies and hats. How did I set that up? And that was all set up using printful.com for free. The cost is taken out of the cost of the merchandise. So the merchandise is created. They obviously take their cut. And then there's a little bit on top of that. It is a small amount, trust me, right? That's your profit, right? So there's no cost for me to set it up. There's no cost for me to get printers. The logos, well, you create yourself on Canva or wherever. And they got heaps of stuff, man. Heaps of stuff, products and merchandise you can put your logos on. In fact, you could even create something which is just for you. You could literally create a design for trainers, the sneakers, canvas shoes, right? Sandals. And only you ever buy it. So if you ever want to like create something just for you or your kids or your partners or whatever, you can do that. It's pretty smart. It's pretty smart. I mean, if you're still there, Mark, I'm just annoyed that, you know, when I did what they wanted and there was a misunderstanding, it took them 32 days to let me know, oh, no, that isn't what we meant. Because I did it and I confirmed with them and then they never came back after that. And I was like, okay, well, maybe they're fine. It's just annoying. No, you can't do toilet seats, Mark. That I would love to do that. Hey, Eddie. The Printful video, which I've now put online, yeah, print on demand. I hope you've gone and watched it. I hope it made sense. You know, if anyone is thinking of print on demand, drop shipping, you know, products and merchandise like that. Erling. I mean, I can't comment on what Andrew says about Bertha. I mean, I support them with videos, but I can't comment on what they do behind the scenes. Exactly, Pixton. I think that's the way, isn't it? And even if someone said to you, what do you think of this meal? Rather than you saying, oh, it tastes awful, you might try and clarify and say, well, I don't like it, but that's because it tastes like da-da-da-da-da-da. Which means, is it subjective or is it something that no one's going to like? So what can we do to improve on it, right? Yeah, George, you can ship anywhere. Basically, Printful, the way they're set up is they have their fulfillment centers like around the world. I don't know how many they have, but they have them in America, Europe, you know, Asia, loads of places. So they just, you know, as soon as someone buys from our store, we're talking like seconds. Printful then pick it up and then start the process. Normally it's delivered within 4 working days because I've tested it out and I've got someone, well, I haven't got someone, I know people from America that have bought some items. So about 4 days. 4 days. I mean, yeah, the shipping cost was about £4 though, Eddie. I think it's £3.50. So it's not the cheapest, but I suppose, you know, for a drop shipping solution which integrates into WooCommerce, it's easy. And, you know, the great thing is that when you create the product on Printful, right, and you add it to your store, it automatically gets added to your WooCommerce store. You're not having to duplicate effort. Just checking the comments on here. Well, Eddie, because it's Printful, right? Okay, because it's Printful. If there were issues, then basically we'll go back to them. However, the material is from them, the printing is all from them as well, and it goes through their quality assurance control. So what they've made clear in their instructions and everything is that when it's printed, they don't just go, oh yeah, wrap it up and send it. It actually goes through quality assurance as well. So that's the, I don't want to say the saving grace. Do they print photos on picture frames yet? They also do posters. I can't remember if they do I think they do canvas prints, key rings, aprons, trousers, blankets, key rings, shoes, hats, caps, face masks. They even print on face masks. Did you know that? They do loads of stuff. I covered it in the video. They have a load of stuff. And I did research this because I've been thinking about merchandise for about 3 months. And there were some slightly cheaper solutions. However, the reliability and how it integrates into WooCommerce or WordPress didn't feel strong. Printful invested over £86 million in the last couple of years in their fulfillment centers and the way they do stuff. So they are serious about it. Printify.com is slightly cheaper, but when I say cheaper, you might get an extra £1 on top of the profit. But the problem is that the printing is done by whoever is a franchise of Printify. So the quality and what you get is going to be a mixed bag. Printful is consistent, right? Consistent. Right, I do want to let you guys know that I did have that meeting between Paul and Verdi and me. I'm not going to go into details. We still need to have a follow-up meeting. We didn't really get answers, and I think it raised a few more questions that I want to put to him about that. But yeah, nothing to report, basically. Nothing to report. Okay? Yeah, funny object. I think that's a good idea. To be honest, Eddie, you've got to be a little bit different, don't you? So I've just started off with logos and a couple of T-shirts that had some me trying to be a little bit creative. But yeah, you have to kind of do something that's just a little bit different. But often it's a case of finding out what is the one thing you're going to do that's different. Don't forget to click like, okay? And of course, don't forget to go to our mastery modules if you want to join in with our business, marketing planning, our analytics report, which came out 2 days ago, merchandise as well, and some other stuff. You know the drill. Yeah, we didn't really get meaty answers, put it that way. Yes, Eddie, we have got some sales. Surprisingly, we've already had some sales. Not a huge amount, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. In fact, I'll tell you the numbers. We've only had 4 sales, okay? We've only had 4 sales so far on the merchandise, but 4 sales is better than no sales. And they might be the only 4 sales in the next 10 years, I don't know. And we shut down the shop, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Hey, Alexi, new to Elementor. Oh, sorry. Sorry, my Alexa's just come on. Button change or button without change. So if you're not going to have Figma components in there. You will have CSS class if you've got Elementor Pro, Alexi. So if you're using Elementor Pro, the class is in the Advanced tab, and you can use the custom CSS, so you will have access to that. In terms of changed all the buttons without changing everybody. Well, if you use a global widget and you assign a color to a button, that's will affect every button, but you can just drop a button in as well. So you can do that. TT, is it possible to make a parallax effect in a hero picture with scale up and fixed picture? Yes, it is, and I did a video on that. So if you go to our channel and just do a search for parallax, you will find it. It's parallax without the E, by the way. It's parallax without the E at the end. So you can do that. Scrolling effects. We've got videos on scrolling effects as well. So, in fact, if you do if you add in an image, a background image or a background overlay for your hero banner, when you add it, underneath it will say scrolling effect. So as you scroll down, you can have the image scale up. You can have it do that, right? You can have it do that. Hey, Helmut. Hey, Matt. So yeah, have a go with that, Alexi, all right? Glad to have you here, by the way, as well. Glad to have you here. Just got to quickly check something. Yeah, okay, cool. Yes, so the chat we had with Verdi and Paul, there was we need to have a follow-on chat, put it that way, to talk a bit more about some stuff. Hey, Francisco, hope you're okay. Good evening. Well, it's afternoon for me at the moment. Is it evening for you? Do you know what, TT? I can't remember now. I'm gonna go in. Hey, Mark. Harris. I'm gonna check now. I can't actually remember. Was it? Let me just check. Let me check. Hold on. Let me just check for you. Let's go to one of our... Oh, flipping heck. I've just done something wrong. Let's go to one of our test sites. Right. Let's just put this pay... Oh, I was about to swear then, but I'm not going to swear. I will be professional. Yes, I will. Right. Hey, okay, right. So... this is a test page, by the way. All right. This page means nothing. Right, it's just a test website I use when I'm building... Usually when I'm building stuff for Bertha, by the way. So let's just do this. All right, 6 p.m. India time. Hey, Eddie. Don't forget to click like. Carapos. I don't like you anymore, Carapos. Right, okay. So let's just get rid of this. Hide the title. Right, so let's just do a hero banner. Okay, let's just do height, minimum height. Let's go for 100 VH. I'm just going to duplicate it so I've got 2 sections so we can scroll down and all of that. Let's just go over here. Let's go to style. Let's go for image. Let's go for this image here. Let's just go for center. Let's go with fixed. Cover. So scrolling effect, right? So this is with the fixed, the scrolling effect. Oh, sorry, let me just check the comments here before I do anything else. Canva drop. Hold on. Canva has 20 billion. Really? Are you kidding me? Is Canva really 20 billion? Are you serious? Right, okay, right. So let's just try this then. So let's go for a scale up, right? So this is on a fixed image and it is scaling up. It is still scaling up. So on the fixed TT, it still works. Do you mean fixed as in fixed position? So can you clarify, TT, when you say fixed, do you mean fixed position? Can you clarify a bit more, though, because I know it works on the background section, but did you mean a fixed position image? Is that what you meant? I think that's what you mean, isn't it? So let's just add in a image, right? So let's just drop an image in, like that. Why is it not dropping? Let me just refresh this page. Right, let's just drop in a image. Let's just go for... Let's go for this image. Go for full. Let's just go for pixel. Let's go with 3. No, let's go with 500. Like that. Let's go with, so you're saying it's a fixed position, right? So if we go with fixed, right, and I'm just going to pop the image here. See, I'm not sure if it does work or not. I've never done it with a fixed image. Absolute does work. I'm sure absolute works. So you're saying scale, but it doesn't scroll with scaling. Fixed, scroll down. Fixed position with that scrolled down. What do you mean scroll down? So anyway, we're going to go with, let's go with that. It is scaling up for me. It is scaling up. So, are you not getting that? Are you not getting this effect? So look, everything is scaling up there. Are you not getting that? Because it is scaling up on a fixed position. Look, ba-ding, look, it's scaling up. It's scaling up. In fact, we can make it even bigger, can't we? Let's make it even bigger. Right? Let's make it even bigger. So, right, that's working. Yeah, but that's because you're on fixed. That is because you're on fixed. Fixed is for the page. Fixed is the entire page. So if you don't want it fixed on the entire page, you need to make it absolute to the wherever you're going to put it. So let me just pop it in over here, right? So now if I do it, it will scale, but only within that section. Absolute is for the section. Fixed is for the page. That is why it moves down, because you fixed it on the page, right? So if I was to go over here, right, and I create a duplicate, let's duplicate that again. We go back to the image, and I make it fixed, which is what you're doing, right? So let's pop it here, right? Pop it here. It will always stay there, no matter what page, no matter what section you're on. Look, I'm going down, down. In fact, let's make it clearer. So let's give this section a color of pink, or whatever color that is, salmon or something. And let's give this one a color of like that, right? So watch. Fixed, right, is everywhere. But if you make it be, I'm sorry if I'm missing anyone's comments right now, because I just want to quickly get this across. If you go for absolute, right, it will only be relevant or expanding for the top section. So look, section 1, it expands, but it doesn't appear on the other sections. That's absolute versus fixed. Does that make, yeah. Right, so you just sent me an email. So here's the link sent by, how do I get rid of this advertisement? Sent by Mark. Canva has dropped by 20 billion. Why? What's happened there? Is a result of an independent valuation process that was completed by a Big Four. It comes as, I've hit the toe with many startups. What? Oh, it's the value, though. It's the value. They haven't lost. It's the value. So it's doubled its value from, which was originally 19 billion, right? So it's to do with their value. So is it anything to be worried about? The growth trajectory is unaffected. Yeah, I think so. So it's more to do with the... I don't think it's a big problem. I don't think it's a problem. It's more about the valuation, I think. Yeah, it's more about the valuation, yeah. Yeah, so I think, personally, I think it's fine. I mean, I think that right now, is there anything even close to competing with Canva? Forget Photoshop, right? I get that, yeah. Forget all of that. I don't think there's anything even remotely close to touching Canva right now. You know, like, yeah. And I just think that, yeah, I think they're still okay. I think they're still okay. I like Canva. I like Canva. Do you know what? I'm glad we're doing this live chat. I think I needed this live chat just to get over a bit of anger inside of me. But yeah. I have downloaded my graphic anyway. Eddie, Canva is not going to explode and delete itself on top of you, all right? Don't worry. Don't worry. So I've got to do a Bertha explainer video later today. Was doing my storyboard. So it's going to be like 9 different components to the video. I've already got my resources and I was just trying to think about what goes where, what plays when. One of them will be a split screen. So it's always nice when you get to do storyboarding and then you watch it happening. Well, you don't watch it happening. You have to do it. So the watch bit's a bit of a lie, isn't it? Hey, Mark. So what did Verdi have to say? Not a lot. I'll be honest. It's not a lot. And I don't want to disclose anything yet because there's still more to talk about. But what may happen is in a future, not right now, but in a future live stream on WP Tuts with Paul and me, we might have someone from Elementor on there as well, answering questions and things as well, possibly. But do we have a date for Flex Container? Nope. Do we have a mega menu date? No. But I am going to get some more clarity on a few things. Absolutely, Francisco. Canva rocks. Noreen, yeah, Affinity. Affinity for me is good, really good as well. But it's more for like the Photoshop crowd, isn't it? Where you're creating from scratch. If, however, you want a bit of help or you want to have bits that are already built that you can just utilize, Canva is amazing. I mean, the photos you get, the background remover, the videos, the templates, the content, the animations, even music and audio within Canva Pro that you get. All of that, even the freehand, you get the freehand bit as well. So now you can draw things on Canva. All of that is so good. No, Code Snippets is from Verdi. Code Snippets is not Elementor. Code Snippets is Verdi. Very soon, there will be the website coming out from Code Snippets. I don't know how long, but it should be very soon. Mark, do you know what? That would be funny. What they'll do is they'll pick someone who's already on the edge. They're like, oh, I've got to come to work. Ooh. And they'll put them on it and they'll be like, oh my God. Ooh. They'll literally, you'll see them on camera self-implode. We'll be talking and they'll be like, just blood and guts and JFK brain everywhere. What is glorify? What is glorify? Never. I don't think I've come across glorify. Might have done and forgotten, but not no. I think it is. I don't want to say imminent. It is imminent. Put it that way. Yeah, absolutely, Francisco. So I think there's a few things that have to come quick. But the website and all of that should be very soon. Don't know the exact date, but it should be very soon. So Canva, you do get an offline app. The funny thing about the offline app, though, is when you try to. So I installed it. When you click to use it and it opens it up, you then have to log in online. So it's quite funny. So Canva created this app that you can have, right? But the app then requires you to log in to access the online Canva, which I found a bit like, right, so it's not really an offline Canva, is it? Because at first I thought, wow, this is great. I could be on a train, right, or somewhere. I don't usually use trains, but I could be on a train doing Canva stuff. No, you still need an online connection. So it was a little bit like, duh, kind of moment. You know, why say to everyone, oh yeah, you can do this all online now, offline. But you still need to be online. So it's not offline then, is it? Like, yeah, totally agree, Mark. I do agree with you. I mean, I think things like the loop builder, the flex, and all of that, it needs to come quicker than later. Yeah, go for it, Jack. Send us the video. When you say video, oh, video for a new website. Got you. Yeah. Go on, send it. We'll have a quick look. We'll have a quick look. Go and send it. I have got Pepsi Max in the fridge. I just can't be bothered to get it out because I was drinking some of this diluted orange. So when I finish the live chat, I will go get my Pepsi Max, but not just yet. But I'll get it later. Don't need it now. Okay, yeah, please send that over, or a link or something to it, Jack. There's always a danger, you see, that sometimes you can get carried away with what you build on Figma, and then when you try and replicate it, it's a bit like, can we do that? How do we do that? So there's always, sometimes I always feel like you have to be a bit careful. Sorry, just checking some comments that have come in. So I'm just going to quickly reply to a message. Would be pain. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. How big is the video, Jack? How big is the video? Is it a big video? Probably is a bit. Can you send it via WeTransfer.com, Jack? Can you send it via WeTransfer.com? Because not only is it good at sending large files, videos, but it means that it's not going via your Outlook. It gets uploaded, and then only I can download it because you will put it into info@websquadron.co.uk. Don't forget to click like, everybody. And then I can download it, and then we can put it on here. Go get your t-shirts. And of course, the business marketing plan, the analytical documents that we did for Google Data Studio, and our contract proposals and stuff like that. Okay, 1 megabyte. That should have sent then, shouldn't it? If it's only 1 megabyte, that should have. What you might want to do, Jack, is shut your mail down. Shut your mail down and open it again. It might still be in your outbox, but that might force it to go. You know, it might just got stuck somewhere in the sending part. So after this live chat, I have to crack on with the Bertha Explainer video, and I need, I've got to change that, and I need to, I'm just thinking about my timeline. You know, I did that website with Elementor where I did a hero banner, and I did it 3 different ways with just Elementor. I need to expand on that. I need to make the page bigger so that hopefully tomorrow I can do a bricks 1.5 and expand on my bricks video, again doing that bigger build, and again check the page speed score. You know, again do that. So, yep, there'll be some more bricks comparison videos coming out soon. Yes, Eddie. Yeah, that's what you get. So basically what you're doing is you get the template, and when you get that, I give you instructions, really easy for you to pull through your analytics and your search console data into it. It tells you what you do, and you get the Word document as well. You also get the Word document as well for how we present data back or information back to our clients. You can chop and change it, but you get back our method of doing it. Karapos, when you say RC, what do you mean by that? I think you said that yesterday and I didn't understand. So what's 1.5? What's RC? So when you say 1.5, is that release change? Is that, what does the RC, sorry guys, I don't understand that. What's the RC stand for? What does RC stand for? Release candidate. Still doesn't make sense, that, does it? Release candidate. Just say 1.5 final. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, nothing's come through on email yet, Jack. I mean, I'm going to just shut down my email, quit it, and then force it. Well, open it again. So if there's any force through. Oops. Yeah, just waiting for something to come through. Sorry, I just got to copy something here. Yeah. Ah, okay, cool. Hopefully that video comes through. Hey, Bob, how are you doing? I know, Bob, I know the timings don't always work for you and us, but we're here now, okay? Matt, if you feel like Invanto Elements is going to work for you in terms of templates and stuff like that, go for it. Go for it. Right, let me just right, I'm going to open up the video that Jack has just sent because his client's done something and he wants to get some feed back on that. Right, okay, so let's see the video. Oh, I've got to download it, haven't I, Dan? Sorry, I've got to download it. Right, let's open the video. So let me just shut that down, shut that down. Right, so I'm just going to share a video then of right, this is the video. So Jack has sent this. Let's have a look at it. So you click a button and let's just do that again. You click a button and it It doesn't take him to another page, but it's almost like that button changes to another tab. And then they click up. Or is it another page? I'm not sure. Is that another page? So you click it. I think that is another page, and it enter. It takes them back here. They click that and it takes them to another page. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Is that taking them to another page? Hey, Inderpreet. Oh, are they slides? They're slides. Takes you to a login screen. Java, yeah. So it's like when you click it, let me just start it from scratch here, just so you can see the video. So you click it and it takes you to like You know what you could do? It is almost like a horizontal slide with menu anchors. It's almost a bit like menu anchors in a way. Not completely though, because they slide over one another. Do you know what I mean? So you could be like a horizontal section with menu anchors. That's probably how I would do it. That's how I would do it, I think. That's what I would do. Page transitions. Ah, nice one, Inderpreet. I mean, it's a bit dead money, but if they're paying you to do Facebook adverts, go for it. Yeah, Jack. That one needs a bit of thinking, doesn't it? Do you know what? Pixar's made a good point. Yeah, an off-canvas menu. That's probably a better way to do it. Yeah, off-canvas menu. That sounds like a good idea. Off-canvas menu. I think that would be a good idea. So I've just got to quickly do something here. I'm trying to sign into one of my accounts and it keeps throwing me out. What's it throwing me out for? I'm only going to be live for about 2 more minutes, okay? Because I was late today. By the way, I'm not going to be live tomorrow. Or I might be live later on in the day, but I won't be live at midday tomorrow because I've got a 2-hour meeting with Vito from Atareem. Hey, Atif, I'm about to go off, Atif, in a couple of minutes. You're late, but I'm going to be going off in a couple of minutes, mate. I have got a video for show and hide as well. Show and hide sections or stuff. It was a bit fiddly, I have to be honest. A bit fiddly. Not something I like to do. Not something I like to do. Are you on the phone?
I'm not.
Okay.
Oh, but you said he can't hear me.
Okay.
So I said to him, so I'm thinking, can you ring him on my mobile with Mum?
Just ring him on the landline.
I have. Tried.
Are you eating sweets? Chewing gum. Get out of here. Right, yeah, I'm only going to be here for 2 minutes. But yeah, well, 1 more minute. Haha, Atif. No probs in the pre. I hope it helps. I hope it is something else that you can add to your belt. in terms of analytics, Search Console, Data Studio. Data Studio takes a bit of work, which is why we did our template and our presentation report. Because I'll tell you what, you could easily lose a day of your life and more trying to understand and work through analytics, metrics, dimensions. I don't want to say it's easy, but it's logical for me because I do that. I used to do that in the NHS. Data analysis. Hey, Richard, I'm about to go off anyway in a minute. Because for some reason there's something not working on one of my accounts. I need to get to the bottom of what it is. What is going wrong? I'm just letting Jack and Mark have that discussion. Don't worry, Richard. Glad to have you here anyway, even if it was just for a minute, all right? Click like, even though you're just coming in and out, okay? Now, you see, what Mark said there is a little bit like how I would treat it, where when they click it, it takes them to another page, which is now focused for that user role. I often find that if you try and do too much on one page, you sometimes end up doing a lot. And then your client goes, oh, I want this for that and that for that. Whereas if you treat them separately, so when they've clicked it, the page then goes to that for that, or that page for that. You can fine tune it specifically for those pages. Right, look, I do have to go now. So sorry if I'm cutting this one a bit early, because we've only been live today for 52 minutes. And I was late. Tomorrow, I don't know what time I'll be on. It might be later on in the day. Really sorry about that, because I've got a meeting with Atareem, Vito from Atareem at midday tomorrow. It'll probably be a couple of hours long, and I'm probably going to be tired at the end of that. I'm just going to... I'm just going to try something. No, I'll leave it at that. Yeah. Okay, cool. So look, I am going to end the chat now. Look, I know it's been short. I hope people enjoyed it. I hope we got to share a bit of stuff. Jack, I was going to say, Mark, can you email me, Mark? Or in Facebook, Mark, can you give me your email address and I'll send your details to Jack, or you can do it via Facebook Messenger. But if you want, I can just exchange emails. So if you're happy with that, Mark, just email me or share it in Facebook, and then I'll send your email to Jack so you can continue that conversation. Okay. Right, look, everyone, I'm going to cut off now. Please don't forget to click like, okay? And go and check out our mastery modules and help yourself out with a t-shirt or some modules or something like that. Yeah, cool, Jack. Mark, send me the details, your email, and I'll share that across, okay? Because I don't want you to lose mid-conversation this brotherly bond, okay? I don't know, Mark. I can't find it. But if you just put it in the Facebook Messenger, I'll pick it up from there. So we do have a Facebook page. We are going to be setting up another Facebook group, all right? We are about to set that up just because it makes sense for people to continue conversations and stuff like that. Right, I have to go. Like, subscribe, share, and follow, and I will see you probably tomorrow. I just don't know what time, but it will be later in the day at some point. Take it easy, everyone. See you soon. Stay safe.